How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. So we are doing a contract job for the agency and I'm very excited for it because we've never done this before. It is a harvesting job, but it's cotton. So that's going to be really cool. It's something that we haven't done before. It's something that I know nothing about, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me. And yeah, I'm going to bring you guys along for that. So that is going to be fun. Apparently the equipment is already at the field. I think we need to turn left here to get to the field. In other news, the contractors have started work on our piece of land to get it ready for a shed to be put up. I have looked around for possible sheds that we can put up there, and I briefly mentioned that I saw one that I'm interested in the previous episode, but I found another one online which is being sold locally, and I can't really make up my mind between the two, so I'm just gonna wait for now and we'll see how the site actually looks when they are done, and then we'll make a decision on that, because there's a bit of a size difference between them. But right, this is, I'm guessing, a loading trailer. I mean, it couldn't really be anything else. And then this is the beast itself. Goodness me, I've never driven one of these. This is gonna be fun. Right, hopefully it's straightforward enough. Right. Someone left the indicators on, which is interesting. Okay, well, I guess we are gonna jump straight into this. But yeah, so the contract work shouldn't take too long. We have already paid them for the job, and it worked out to about $2,300, somewhere around there. I think it was $2,300 if I'm not mistaken. So they sort of get paid up front, which is absolutely fine. Right. Is that it? I pressed some buttons and... is this gonna do anything? No? Right. Oh, it is. It is. It is doing something. Ooh. Okay. This is doing something. Oh, that's quick. Ooh, that's really quick. So I'm trying to sort of clear off a head row here, or end row. Headland, end row, so that we have a bit of turning around space, because there's a road right here, and it feels like this thing has got a decent turning circle on it. Let's see. Oh wow, oh wow, yeah, oh wow, okay, yeah, that's pretty solid. Pretty freaking good. I did notice that this has GPS as well, so we might end up using that. But yeah, so we are going to be doing this contract work. In terms of pay, not 100% sure, but we'll find out. And then after that, we will head back to our new property, and hopefully they finish the work then. It really shouldn't take them very long at all, and we'll have a look at that, and then we can sort of decide where we're going to put sheds and that sort of thing. We still need to figure out some form of accommodation as well, and I haven't really put too much thought and effort into that, but we'll have to do something. And then in terms of equipment, I have been thinking about that old pickup truck that's sitting over at Zach's place. I don't know if that thing works. It's a Ford. I don't know if it works, but I want to have a chat to him and find out if it does work, because we might be able to pick that up for a decent price, because we are doing quite a bit of contract work and all different sorts of jobs and things, and we are doing a lot of traveling, and to be honest, the white isn't a great thing to travel around. It's slow and it's just not ideal, so I would like to get something that's more suited to, well, just getting from point A to point B. And an old pickup truck would be fantastic. And if that thing works, it's actually got a pretty big bay on it, if I remember correctly as well. So we might be able to use it for some jobs as well. Maybe for some logging stuff or whatever. I don't know. And also our trailer that we have at the moment should fit on that really well. So if we want to move stuff around, that should work just fine. I don't think it was a dually. It might have been, but I don't think it was. It would be nice if it was, because that means it'll have a solid, really good towing capacity. But I don't think it was. I didn't look really carefully at it because I don't really care for it. But it just sort of stuck with me that if that thing works, it might be perfect for what we need right now. And we'll also have to look into like a harvester at some point, because we're going to need that. Not too concerned about it. But then along with that comes a trailer as well. We don't have like a grain trailer, so we'll have to look into something like that. And yeah, there's just a lot of equipment that we still need to really get our operation going here. But all in good time. So I think what we're going to do for now is just sort of take things one step at a time. And we are going to get this field knocked out. This machine is beautiful. It's so smooth and amazing to drive. So I'm going to get the drone out. And we are going to do a nice time lapse of the harvesting here. We'll try and get the GPS working on it as well, so we can get some nice clean straight lines on it. We might do one more end row here to give ourselves a bit more space. But yeah, this is a pretty decent sized field. And I just noticed that we're only 13% full. So I don't know if that is normal, or is this just a really, really, really bad field. Again, I know literally nothing about cotton or cotton farming, so I don't know if this is a good yield or not, but it just seems to be really, really low. So we're coming up to 3,000 liters, and I mean, that sounds okay, but I mean, we haven't even made a single bale yet. So I don't know, maybe this is just a really, really bad field, or maybe this is just normal. I have no idea. If you know a bit more about cotton farming, well then, let me know about it in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. But yeah, for now, I think we're going to get this GPS set up. And we're going to jump into a quick time lapse. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy. So that was a really fun job. So I just got the bale dropped off. So we ended up with a bale that was about 60% full. So yeah, you could run that machine on a really, really big field. And yeah, I'm guessing made quite a bit of money. But yeah, that entire field got us not even a full bale, which is insane. But it's a lovely piece of equipment. Got the bale dropped off and brought the equipment back, and yeah, now we're on our way to Zach's place. Actually, you know what, maybe I should give him a call first. I haven't actually done that. Hang on. Let's pull over here and we'll give Zach a call. Alright, so Zach is actually home, which is fantastic, and he says that he's got quite a few new pieces of equipment in, which is great. So we'll have a walk around and see what he's got. Maybe there's something else that we can use. I don't want to go overboard with spending right now, even though our money situation is pretty good. With that said, that is all loan money. All loan money. So yeah, I don't want to go completely overboard and buy a load of stuff. But if it's got anything there that we need, then we'll look at it and we'll have a chat to him. So as for the pickup truck, I can actually see it there. Apparently it does work. It runs. It's operational. It's just not in good condition. So that is interesting. So I'm very keen to have a look at that. I think that'll be possibly a good thing for us to have. Just an easier way for us to get about. So, in terms of equipment, this has been sitting here for a while. That's his snowplow. Oh, here's something. What is this? Oh, it's a rock picker. Man, that would be handy. That would be so handy. What's that? Actually, I've seen this thing sit here for a long time, and I've never actually come and look at it. Man, that is an old piece of equipment. Goodness me, a 4400 harvester. That is insane. We've driven past here so many times. And I've seen this thing sit here even before we met Zach. And I never came in and looked at it, even though we looked at other stuff. It's so hidden, so I always forget about it. But this is... I mean... the stories surrounding this must be insane. Look at the condition of it. That's insane. Somehow that's epic, though. I mean, I can't believe that that thing actually still works. I highly, highly, highly doubt that it does. So, it's nice to look at, though. Beautiful. Anyway, what else has he got? Ooh, he's got an auger over there. Ooh, he's got some trailers as well. Goodness me. He's got some stuff in, hasn't he? Oh, he's got a tractor as well. Actually, I think this is his own tractor. I have heard him talk about this. That is beautiful. 1100 MB track. Man, that is a nice piece of equipment, but I don't think that is for sale. I think that is his own tractor. Pity, though. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, anything's for sale. If we make him a high enough offer on something like that, I'm sure he'll think about it. So, trailers. He's got 2 trailers over here. Really nice. Really, really nice. Huh. That is something that we're going to have to look into. He's got a big auger here. We really don't need anything like that. Don't know what we'll do with something like that, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool to look at. Right, so the weeder, that is something that I am actually interested in, but I don't think we need it right now. Then he's got a really old cultivator here, which might actually be handy, and it probably wouldn't be very expensive. I wonder if he actually made this himself. He probably did. I would say he probably did. The mower, we've seen this before. Anything? Ooh! Man, that is nice. That is so nice. That looks... I mean, not new, but that looks fairly new. That is a nice piece of equipment. See, now that we can do with. Because if we end up with a weed problem, we could deal with it. Having this. Where with the mechanical weeder we can't, because our crops are already through the ground. Oh, I might speak to him about this. This could be really, really handy. And I think, I mean, it's got huge booms on it actually, but the tank is fairly small, so I think our tractor should be able to handle the weight on that. There's a few things that I want to talk to him about. So it's going to be the pickup, probably the cultivator, the sprayer, and possibly one of these trailers? Possibly. I mean, I don't think we need anything else right now. Like the rock picker would be nice, but it's definitely not a necessity. We don't need it. It's just a nice to have, and I don't want to spend money on nice to haves right now. Like a pickup truck, I kind of feel like that is a necessity right now, because driving around with the white just isn't working. Oh, that's got a gooseneck hitch in there. Fantastic. So we can have our normal hitch, a normal trailer, and then a gooseneck as well. Yeah, it's not the dually, unfortunately. I think these came in the dually, if I'm not mistaken. Would have been nice to have the extra towing capacity, but it is what it is. So yeah, definitely not great condition, but I spoke to him very briefly on the phone about it, and apparently it runs. So let's go knock on the door and see if we can get the keys for it and fire it up, see if it actually does work. And yeah, we'll find out about some of these other pieces of equipment, because I'm very interested in some of them. Right. Alright, I've got the keys, and I spoke to him about some of these things. So this trailer, the smaller one, $3,000. The bigger one, $4,000. It's bigger, but apparently not in great condition, and yeah, you can sort of see it. So $4,000 for that. That little cultivator he wants $100 for. $100. So we're obviously going to buy that. I didn't actually ask about these things, but the sprayer he wants $3,000 for. So I think we might end up going with that, because that'll be really, really handy and decently priced, actually. So yeah. So I think at this point in time, there's no point in buying trailers because we don't have a harvester, and harvesting is probably going to be a little while off yet. So I'm not too worried about trailers because they're quite easy to pick up for not a lot of money. But I think we are going to buy this, so 3,000, and we'll buy that for 100. Pretty good deal. And then the pickup truck he wants $5,000 for. $5,000 for this, and he says the interior is pretty good. And I actually really agree with him. The interior is really nice. Really, really well kept. He said it's just been sitting here for a long time, but it does start. I mean, yeah? It does start. I mean, it took a while, but it did start up. It's a little bit smoky, but I mean, it's been sitting for a long time, so it probably will be. It sounds okay. Maybe a little bit on the rough side, but I mean, what do you expect? And $5,000? I mean, is it worth it? I don't know. Probably is. Probably is at this point. Nice and quiet inside. I mean, we'll have to take it for a service and all, but yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in this. Right. So, we are looking at about $8,100 for what we want to buy now. I'm going to see if we can make a deal at $8,000. Maybe get the cultivator for free, which would be fantastic. So, we're going to try and buy that sprayer and the pickup truck and get the cultivator for free. Let's hope. Right. Alright, so we came to a deal of $8,000. He's throwing the cultivator in for free, which is great. So now it is a matter of getting everything home. So at least home at this stage is just across the road. And I think the guys might be done at this point. So, oh, that barely starts. That's, drives okay. I mean, it probably would have been a good idea to take this for a test drive before I actually bought it, but anyways. I trust him enough. He is a mechanic as well, so I'm sure if anything does go wrong, he'll get it sorted out and fixed. So, yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Oh, there's still some equipment sitting here. Are they still here? Ooh, they've been doing a bit of work. I don't see anyone in the front loader there. No? Anyone on the site? No? Oh, look at that! Look at that! That is beautiful! Man, they really did a good job. And they actually put some grass in here as well. That's probably the grass that they took out on the sides. They put that in there to separate. That's fantastic. Man, they did a really good job. Because I thought this whole job was going to be about $1,000. It ended up being almost $2,500. But, my oh my, they did a really, really good job. Look at that! That is going to be our new farmyard. Which is great. I just wonder where the guys are. They just sort of left that there, which is less than ideal. But this is pretty freaking cool. Man, they did a good job. Feels pretty solid as well. So what I'm thinking is some sort of accommodations over there, and then just for now a shed over here. So I'm a bit worried that if we put a shed here, this is sort of our access road if we have really big pieces of equipment, because if they don't fit over the bridge there, then we have to take it sort of around this field out onto the main road. But if I put a shed here, then we might sort of block a bit of access. But I want to maximize this space, so I think I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I think we'll put a shed down here. We've got a nice little entranceway in here, which we agreed upon. And yeah, we can sort of come in here and have a shed over there and have some accommodations over there for us. And then we have our field over there, which is fantastic. I love this. And the pickup truck kind of works, which is good. Yeah, and we've got a full tank of diesel on it as well. Just noticed that, which is great. So this is the first drive on our new farmyard. Ah, that is so cool. So cool. Right. Maybe we can move this because it's kind of in the way here. And I don't know when they're coming to collect it. So, nope. No keys. Right, okay. So, we'll just leave it there then. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run across the road and I'm going to grab the sprayer and the new cultivator and we'll drop it at the farmyard. And then I guess we're going to have to start running all of our equipment from the old place where we're staying at the moment over here. I mean, we'll do that progressively. I'm not going to do it all in one go. Just because, well, I mean, that's going to be a lot of driving up and down. So, yeah, and I don't think there's anything that we can really hook up to the pickup truck because it would be a lot quicker if we were able to do that. But, I don't know. There might be one or two pieces of equipment that we can hook up to it. Probably only the trailer, really. We could probably put some equipment onto the trailer, but we don't have anything to... Oh, no, we've got the front load on this now. So we might be able to lift some stuff. Possibly. Okay, so there's some options, but we're not going to worry about that too much today. Ooh, is this going to fit? That is pretty freaking close. I don't want to break this before we even get to use it. Those trailers are really nice, and they're a good price as well. I'm quite interested in them. I just don't want to spend the money now because we don't need it now. Like I say, they're not too difficult to pick up secondhand anyway. So, we shall see. Zach is very happy because he's made a good amount of money today. I'm sure he makes a decent chunk of profit on these sort of things. Otherwise, he wouldn't be doing it. Not a bad business, actually. Like a little side hustle, flipping equipment. Not a bad idea at all. We barely made it through there. Right. So we'll probably just put this here, I would think. And then I'll run over and get the cultivator. And yeah, then I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we have got the sprayer over here now, and we've got the cultivator over here as well, which is fantastic. And the guys were just here, they picked up the wheel loader there, so yeah, they're off. And yeah, I was very happy with the job that they did here. And yeah, I mean, it's exciting, I guess. It's really exciting. It's a little bit scary, but it is exciting, so that's fantastic. But the guys are really nice. If we ever need some more work done, I'll definitely give them a call again. So yeah, this is our sort of new home, I guess. I mean, we've got nowhere to sleep unless we sleep in the truck. I mean, that's probably not a bad option for a while, but definitely not long term. I mean, we can still stay in the house where we are at the moment, and we're going to, but we'll be moving out of there real soon. So, I am going to spend tonight making my mind up on the shed that we're going to put up here. So, we've got an option of 2 second-hand sheds that have sort of like precast concrete panels, and then basically corrugated metal on the rest of it. And yeah, I sort of have to just figure out which one we're going to go for. And then get it assembled or get it transported and assembled. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. But I'll let you guys know what we decided tomorrow in the next episode. But we're going to leave it there for today, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.